What's up, boys? So I'm going to go over the trade recap for today. I'm going to start off with a loss that I took, and then later on, I'm going to show my win that I took for today. So starting off, took a loss on SPY today. Usually, I don't trade SPY because usually a price action on QQQ looks a lot better. But either way, took a loss. The reason why I took this loss is because of impatience. What ended up happening, market opened, swept a bunch of lows all the way back here, and then price had a inverse fair value gap, so I wanted to see price retrace back into it. But as you can see, if you look over to your right side of the screen, we were nowhere near this fair value gap um, at this time. At this time right here, so I kind of got impatient. I just took it on SPY. What ended up happening is we went even lower to a stop loss raid and to also bring down QQQ back into this fair value gap right here. So as you can see, this is exactly what happened. Stop loss raid, and then boom, straight to the upside. Took out my take profits. I was looking for ideally something like this, just like that. That would have been a perfect trade. However, I just got a little bit impatient with myself. Didn't trust it, even though I know exactly what I'm doing. So definitely have to go look back and see why I did that. Um, Gonna go do some back testing later on. Would have had a take profit one set right here. This probably would have been just a quick two take profit trade. Later on, I did end up actually missing another trade. I'm gonna actually go back on QQQ. I missed another one of my trades because I was in class, so I was not able to take it. As you could see after this trade, after we came up, swept these highs, okay, this is a perfect entry to the downside. I was like waiting for a fair value gap to be formed. EMAs crossed to the downside, and then as you can see right here, we had a retracement back into this 1 minute fair value gap. Would have put my stops above the highs, and then as you can see, we fucking tanked to the downside. Would have had take profit one, take profit two, and then you could also see in the 5 minute time frame, we absolutely demolished a lot of resting liquidity. Personally, the way I was looking at it was to sweep this low right here and then been completely out. But obviously, we just continued to tank. So you could see right here, just like that, we absolutely tanked. This could have been a huge fucking, probably like a 2,000. If you're trading this in options, this probably would have been like a good 1,500 percentage trade right here. Um, but I trade this on my funded account. So, like I said, I missed it because I was going into class. But I'm not mad about it. It is what it is. Shit happens. I missed many trades. I also missed a Nvidia trade as well. My fucking phone was updating overnight, and my all of my alarms turned off for some reason. So I missed this beautiful trade right here. This is a plus setup trade. I really like this trade, and I wish I was able to take it, but I slept in a little bit too late. It was already 9 a.m. here in Chicago when I woke up because my fucking phone decided to update by itself and turning off all my alarms. So not the best ideal day today. However, I did take a small win on IWM. Personally, I really like this trade, but I didn't like what happened after I took the trade. So as you could see right here, we had a fair value gap to the upside. This was actually an inverse fair value gap. Swept a bunch of lows over here. And then you could see that we made this upside candle. I wanted to see price retrace back into it at the 50% mark. Boom. I had my first take profit right here. I sold half of my contracts and moved my stop loss to break even. But as you can see right here, we made another fair value gap to the upside. But however, what ended up happening is we closed a little bit outside of that gap. And at that point, this was a perfect confirmation that the price is going to go to the downside. So I sold every single one of my contracts, which left me a little bit of profit. But as you can see, if I just held it, it's just would have hit my stop loss. Like if I didn't sell it right here, because I already moved my stop loss to break even. So as you can see, um, pretty shitty day today. At break even for today, with a little bit of profit, or I think it was probably like $5 or something like that. So it's nothing crazy. Um, So yeah, one win, one loss. I do not consider today a good day. Missed a bunch of entries that I could have taken. Tomorrow should be a good day. We are looking at we are having unemployment claims, PMI. So I'm gonna be waiting until after 8:45 to trade, which is usually when I trade anyway. After 8:45. So yeah, we'll see what tomorrow brings us. Hopefully, a better day than today. I've been actually on a decent win streak so far. So yeah, we'll see what tomorrow brings. See you guys then.